Notice anything different? No, not about me. I didn't get my hair cut. I didn't get my nails done. There's nothing different about me. I look pretty much the same. But if you said that this hallway looks different, you would be correct. It has been widened out just a bit right here, as you can see. And there have been some new features and some new interior decor items added. And I thought I would show you guys what I've been working on. So a couple nights ago, I decided just to get on and kind of play around in here. I knew I wanted to do something with this area, but I wasn't quite sure. By coming on here and just kind of doing my thing, vibing, and building this here, that inspired. This is actually my cactus farm. I decided that I thought it would actually be a really good idea to have all of my farms down here. And I'm going to add a sugarcane farm today. I actually found a tutorial on it. I'm going to do that today here in just a little bit. But I kind of wanted to show you guys what I've been up to before we get to that. But this whole hallway, or whatever you want to call it, is just going to be a row of farms. And I thought that that would be kind of efficient in a way, because as we're coming down here, if I need to trade with villagers, it would be nice to have those tradable items being crafted for us or generated for us or farmed for us, whatever. And then I can just go bam, 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 grab everything, come into the villager's trading hall, and then have the items readily available. And then I do plan on building a storage system down here for it, for all the items that I'm going to be farming down here, such as the cactus or the sugarcane or the bamboo, which the bamboo farm will probably not move. It'll probably stay down there next to the spider farm. The rest of those farms are going to come up here. The sugarcane, maybe a super smelter. I'm not sure. Just other farms, other things that will make my Minecrafting experience more efficient. So that is definitely in the works as well. But I also wanted to show you, I have been at work breeding my villagers and putting them in their little spots. I have a toolsmith that I am leveling up. We have a fisherman, which this will also be a good source of food. I also have the cartographer so that we can get the trail chambers map and maybe some other maps for this world. I have a cleric master so that we can get other enchanted items. I've gotten several ender pearls from him so far. I've got some librarians that I want to level up to get fortune and mending and the other enchantments from them. These two, well, one of them came from the village that's out that way. I brought him down through, oh, hello, Enderman, through a system I created that made it a lot more simple. The trouble that I'm having, and I hope you guys can help me with this, is that I've bred several villagers, and all three of them turned into nitwits. So maybe I need to let a couple of these villagers loose to breed up some more, because I would like to get a Fletcher, a gardener, and whoever runs this job. But I can't seem to get them to breed any more villager types. They're just nitwits. So is there something that I'm missing with villager types and villager breeding? Let me know down in the comments if you have any helpful tips for me. I might end up making a villager breeder, but I also have more villager types over in that other village out yonder that I could possibly use if I needed to. Yeah, let me know down in the comments if you have any helpful tips for that. I've also added, I took out I don't know if you remember, but there was a trapdoor here and I would go down the ladder, but I changed it to a water elevator. And eventually I will add the bubbles, and I don't have that right now, but I thought this was a more efficient way to get up and down to my spider and zombie spawner farms. Nothing has changed about those. They're still the same. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to. I was really just, I don't know, I just came in one night and I was just doing my thing, and it was so much fun. And also, if you notice, I have this redstone lamp here. This is how I am going to be alerted that there's something in the chest. As you can see, there is cactus being farmed here. And whenever you take things out, the light goes off. And when things are added to the chest, the light comes on. And that way, when I'm down here, and I'm sure it, maybe not all the time, but on the times when maybe after I've logged off and I come back on, I want to know that there's stuff in these and that my farms are working. And I thought this would be a good system to do that. This is a design that is actually for a mailbox system. I actually use this on my personal server with my friend. So we write each other notes and we leave the notes in the chest. And that's how we know that we've each been on and we have done things. That's how we communicate with each other. But this is just for me to communicate that there's something in here that I need to grab. And I might not always empty it right away. But once I do, the light will go off. And then, these might always be on. So it may not be super efficient, but at least for me, it will be a nice way to say, "Hey, you've got mail. You need to clear this out at some point," and it will keep alerting me for when there's more mail or more items to be collected from the the chest. That's pretty much the biggest thing that I've done. We're gonna go upstairs and then we're gonna go outside because I've worked on a couple other minor things having to do with like the cosmetics of my home. And I also moved the armadillo, so I was gonna show you that real quick. And then after we do a quick little tour, a little guided tour real fast, we will get right into that time lapse of making the sugarcane farm, which actually is very similar to the bamboo farm. But let me take you on a little tour of what else has changed in my home real quick. So we're gonna go this way, and it is nighttime, so we do need to sleep at some point, but this won't take long. So as you can see right here, I've already been working on adding some coziness to this area. It's a bit of a challenging spot just because the space is very limited. I might need to add some like micro shelves, just some more interior things to make it feel more cozy and lived in. I've had that as a plan for a while. I just haven't done it yet. So we will get to that hopefully eventually. And then the other change that I made was to my bedroom. I added this cute little desk here with a chair, a plant, moved my bed from over here and moved it to this area. I think it fits this spot a lot better. And I've added some more little storage uh, solutions here with the barrels. I kept the painting on the wall, and I added the copper doors for the footboard, and I kept that theme around the whole room just to bring everything together, and I really love it. I would like to add some more coziness to this, but I have to gather more materials for that. So for now, that is pretty much what I've done with the place. Let me know what you think. Did you like it? I'm liking it. It definitely is giving it a more lived-in feeling and a more cozy feeling, and I'm here for it. So now we're gonna go out, and I'm gonna show you the other change that I made. Like I said, I moved my armadillos. So let me show you that real quick. We're gonna go out the front door, and as you can see, this is the river system that I created to move my villagers from over there to over here, and I created a little system that dropped them down into that hallway of sorts to bring them into the villager trading hall. The armadillos were here before, but I have since moved them, and they are over here. Use again the copper here with some glass. And this is where I am keeping my armadillos. And then I've created a little storage system down here to collect all their scoots because before they were just falling onto the ground and then they would disappear, after a while. I mean, it kind of looks like I'm planning for an army of dogs. I figured this would be better than just letting the scoots disappear because at some point I'm going to need them and I'm going to wish I had a collection system like this. And then none of the scoots get lost. And my armadillos have a much more uh, healing sanctuary to live in. That's what I've been up to. I know it was off camera, so I hope that's okay with you guys. But honestly, I think it really helped kind of get the juices flowing, if you will, with trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my villager trading hall. Now that I'm done talking your ear off, you can go ahead and get into the time lapse of the sugarcane farm that I am going to build downstairs. And this farm is also by Blaze MC. He's the one who also did the bamboo farm that I did down by my spider spawner. So if you want to check out his channel, he's got some great tutorials. I think he does both Java and Bedrock. I will post his link in the description of this video for the sugar farm that I'm going to be creating, just because I always want to give credit where credit is due, especially since I did not come up with this farm on my own. Let's go ahead and get right into it. I might do a little bit of a time lapse of building the farm. Then once we are done, I will come back and I will show you the end result. So yeah, I hope you enjoy and I will see you on the other side. All right, everybody. So the sugarcane farm is now done. I'm happy to say that this sugarcane farm is working. I do not have, I'm going to have to do the lamp, the alert system a little bit later. I don't have all the materials to get it set up. For now, there's a little copper block in its place for now. I did continue the blackstone brick down further throughout the corridor, but I'm really pleased with how this is looking out. This is how this is looking. It really is coming along nicely, and I can't wait to add some more farms and some storage. I want to bump this out more so that we can get more of this design in the flooring. I do want to put some farms and maybe some storage on this side as well, as I talked about. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you like this? And then I think I did figure out the trouble that I was having with my villagers. It was a bed problem. I did not have enough beds. Once I figured that out and made some more beds, they started expanding, and I finally got a Fletcher, which will be great because I can get the stick trades. Stick trades are nice for getting emeralds because sticks, of course, they're really easy to get, and you don't have to use a lot of materials to create sticks. So that will be really nice. Plus, I just made that bamboo farm, and that'll be a great way to get sticks as well. As far as the tips for villagers, still, if you guys have any tips or tricks of how you deal with your villagers in your Minecraft world, that would still be great. Leave them down in the comments for me. But I think I pretty much solved the issue that I was having earlier. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you are liking this content but are not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? I would love to have you as a subscriber. Also, click the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post any sort of content. I did start a new series here on my channel called Would You Build It? Leave the link at the end of this video for that so you can see it. I basically build buildings based off of reference images that I find on Pinterest and Google and from my own mind as well. Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will catch you in the next episode. See you later.